Hey y'all, my name is Kiara. You watching Knowledge with Key. In this particular video, I want to talk about this video is dedicated to those who are going back to school. And in this particular video, I just want to focus on, well, no, it can be all inclusive. So for those that are going back to school, shout out to y'all. Congratulations. But I just want to give a little pointers for this so y'all can have a great experience moving forward. So first and foremost, to the seniors, 2026, congratulations. I know this is your last year and y'all want to make the most of it. And I understand that. And you know what I'm saying? Do everything that you didn't want to do last year, but as you're doing, being in the moment, please be in the moment. Take everything in, take a picture of everything, use all those resources. Make sure you build that strengthen those connections with your professors so you can have recommendations later on and just have people like just connect with and talk to. It gets real. Those resources are not going to be there anymore. So please lock in and use those resources. I'm just so ready to go. I'm just so ready to graduate. When springtime comes, it's going to feel like a blink of an eye. Events after events, it's going to come, and papers and exams, like it's going to come fast because once you get out of undergrad, it's not like there's nothing is going to be like it, especially being at an HBCU. There's nothing like being at an HBCU. Okay, so milk it. You know what I'm saying? Be greedy. I mean, definitely share this with other people on campus, but don't miss your opportunity to being on campus. From the resources, being the people that you're around, because when life, goes on, everybody else is gonna, on an honest note, like your friends that and the people that you're hanging with now, most likely you will not see after you graduate, unless like everybody has their own plans, and it's gonna be hard to stay connected with one another and just really hone in on everything that you can get now for free. Please, those downtime moments, not only use it for studying, but use it to plan your future. I don't know if this is like just do something, you have something on the side for something like once you get out, but then you realize how much your identity is being a student. And the last thing you want to do is like have an identity crisis and be like, well, dang, I don't know who I am outside of school. And if you don't know that now, you better pick up hobbies. You better start volunteering, networking. Like, just get yourself out the house or out of books. Just push yourself so you can kind of have a life that doesn't have to do with academics. Because if everything comes from academics, from social life to because like you're not going to be in those organizations forever. I'm saying prepare yourself to do something that doesn't have to do with your institution. They teach you as a individual in a 100, like you're a full-time adult now, and you really feel it because the expectation is more, and like the standard for you is like more compared to a student. So please be prepared because the transition is going to happen. To get comfortable, because y'all are seniors, and not plan ahead. There's more that I have to have for myself that I should be doing for myself, just to be more well-rounded individual for your personal life. For juniors is kind of related to seniors. Be prepare for senior year. If you don't got a job, get a job, because them senior dues will appear. Okay. And not only that, for juniors and like any upperclassmen, please be open to talking to the underclassmen. And it's okay to, like, like y'all in college, like talk to one another, like relate to one another, teach them things that you wish somebody taught, that that they taught you, build a community with them. Yes, you're getting ready to leave, like, oh, I'm focusing on leaving, but also make sure those who are coming up, you know what I'm saying, after you, because they're the ones that are going to be taking over the school. Teach them what you know. Teach them what the people that taught. And I remember talking to someone about this, and we just talked about how, like, we have to get comfortable interrupting each other to build with one another. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're communicating to make connections to build something. And I just feel like that's just like that's the advice for like seniors, juniors, freshmen, sophomores. Like, communicate with one another. Be who you are. Reach out to the people that you want to reach out to, especially if they're doing something that you want to get into, or you talk to people, connect with people. Like, college is the easiest way to connect with people, to network with people. Because once you graduate, it's hard to get a phone call, like a 30-minute, you know what I'm saying, coffee, 15-minute coffee conversation, whatever. Like, please connect with the people that's around you now. My second thing I would consider for going back to school would be, and this is really for my transfer students. If you haven't done it, please do it now. Please, 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 please make sure the catalog and the credits, like your credits that's already transferred, it's already not only accepted, but you want to match. Please make sure that you print out the like, for us, we had like a degree pathway, and this shows us what credits that is accepted, transferable, and all these cases. Now, you should have done this before you got into the school, like looking at their catalog and seeing like what classes do they have, what classes would they accept credits for. And as someone that didn't do my best at it, not only did I have to retake like 3 classes, but my classification was messed up, and that affected me to applying to um internships and other opportunities, because when they be like, oh, this is just for freshmen, this is just for juniors, but one semester I was a freshman, next semester I was a sophomore, and I, like, with me, I didn't want to look like I was taking an opportunity away from somebody, or like, not being honest on my classification. It's just that, by the next semester I'm in a new classification. And that boils down to, because they accepted all my credits, and then the following year they was like, oh, I just want to clarify on how many credits can you accept, how many credits, that I, because me, whatever. I just left it up to the school to pick and choose, and I should have done better by that, and just done it myself, just because I wouldn't been in the chaos that I was in for the moment. But yeah, don't waste your time and money when it comes to the credits. They do matter, and don't be like me, wasting a semester repeating classes because they accepted too many credits. I felt like I was a little bit too mature for the first timers. And then I felt like I was behind, but I wasn't mature enough to be like with the upperclassmen, because it's like, culturally,